Hi, welcome to this workshop on audio and visual media and online instruction. Brief bit about me is I'm full-time faculty in recording arts and music. I'm an engineer and a producer. I'm a guitarist, a songwriter, a recording and performing artist in my duo Sunday Iris. And if you have any questions and you want to contact me, here's my email, elkeda@butte.edu. You can also follow my Instagram at Elke's Lodge. I post mixing and audio lessons and cool guitar videos. The first thing to consider when you're designing your course is where do you want to use the video you're going to create. You're going to engage your students with video, but how do you want to use it? Where do you want to put it? You could use video in an announcement. If you make a video of your announcement, it's more likely that the students will be engaged. You could do a pre-recorded lecture like I'm doing here, where I've created a keynote and I'm doing a step-by-step voiceover and a pre-recorded presentation lecture. You could do a live lecture with video. You could do lab demonstrations in your lab or in your home studio. And with your video, you can then make interactive quizzes. So consider where you're going to use your video. Now let's look at the equipment you may need. You need a video capture, audio capture, software, accessories. You can use an iPhone. You can record your video and your audio on your iPhone. You can use a webcam. So you can integrate a webcam into your computer setup for quality video capture. You can use a laptop cam. All laptops have a built-in camera and you can use that as your video capture. You can also purchase or invest in an external video camera or a DSLR, some type of high-level camera. Those can be expensive, but they get you the best quality. So use what you have approach is always a good place to start. So when you're using your phone for video and audio, you can use the regular camera app or you can get a third-party app. A free app for the iPhone video capture that integrates with the microphone I'm going to show you, a Shure microphone, is the Shure Plus Motive Video app. And it is free to download and it just gives you more control over your video capture settings. It also integrates with the microphone I'll show you later. So you can use the regular phone video app or camera app, or you can go ahead and get a third-party app like this one for free, or even a more high-level one. Okay, so what about a webcam? Upgrade your computer video quality. So if you're recording on a computer without a built-in camera, you're going to need to use a webcam. The webcam can enhance your video quality. It can even provide a second angle. You could set it up in a second area and use it in your lab lecture demos. To pick one out, there are so many options. Just get the one that has the correct connection to your computer first of all. Most of them are USB. And the quality you desire. 1080 is usually fine, but you can get all the way up to 4K HD webcams if you want. I personally have the one I'm recording with today is, I think it's like a $40 or $50 1080 webcam. So a high quality digital camera will get you the best results. There's a lot of options and this can get real expensive. So DSLRs, those give you a lot of flexibility. You can choose different lenses, get just about any look you want, and you can use it for still photography as well. There are some trade-offs though. They're big, they're heavy. The autofocus isn't great except for maybe in the newer ones. And they're really designed for photography, but they do work pretty darn good for video as well. Mirrorless cameras. So these have become really popular in place of DSLRs. They're also very expensive and there's a lot of options there. So you can do a lot of research on those if you're interested. Equipment audio. Make it sound good. So good sound is critical to an engaging video experience. Here's some gear to consider for audio. So you can use the built-in laptop microphone. If you have a laptop, it has a built-in mic, you can use that. But if you're going to do that, make sure you put headphones on and you mute the speakers so you don't have the sound coming back out through the speakers as you're, creating. You don't want to echo. USB microphones, those are affordable and they're much higher quality than your built-in microphone. There's also microphones for your phone that can increase the audio quality while you're recording on a phone. It's a nice, compact, and easy solution. So let's look at some options. Microphone for your phone. So up the audio of your phone. When using your phone to record the video, the built-in microphone's okay, but let's look at a better option. The Shure MV88 Video Kit. It has a stand with a base. It can be angled. It holds your phone, clips it in, and the microphone sits right on top of that and plugs right into your phone. It's a really handy unit, and I borrowed one for a couple months and I loved it. It's a great setup. This is also a high quality microphone. It records in stereo, and since it has a stand that holds your phone and the microphone, it's an all-in-one solution. And with this, you're going to want to use the Shure app for best results. This is the app. It's called the Shure Plus Motive app. Now this Shure Plus Motive app will work with that Shure video app I showed you so that you get the best sound and the best video you possibly can, and it's all right there in one little portable setup. But if you're using your computer like I am here, you're going to want to upgrade your audio while recording on a computer. So webcams a lot of times have a little microphone. You can choose a webcam mic on your audio recording, but forget about that. They don't usually sound very good. That may be a last resort if you don't have any other option. The built-in laptop mic is okay also, but let's go for quality. We're going to look at the Shure MV5 first. This is the most affordable and pretty good quality. It's what I'm using right now. And it looks like this. It just sits on the desktop, and you can angle it a little bit. Very simple. Has a little volume. You can actually plug your headphones into it as well if you want. Then there's the Shure MV7. This is a new USB mic with high reviews. Looks like this. Or you can use the blue microphone Snowball. This is the most affordable option of the bunch. Well, it's about, it's very close to the MV5, and it has a decent sound quality as well. Let's look at what software you might use. So there's so many options for video capture and or editing software. First, there's QuickTime, then Camtasia, Premiere Pro, iMovie, and third-party apps on the App Store like Filmic Pro. Let's look at QuickTime. This is basically just a capture software. It has some very basic editing, but not really. So just for recording stuff, for capturing. So it can be used to capture the video and audio of your screen or your camera. You get to pick one. It's free. It's a good option for a short video or a little quick capture of maybe an announcement or an update. You just want to record and upload and you don't want to edit, then you can use QuickTime. It's good for that because you can't edit in it really. But if you want to edit, you'll need to export it and edit in another software. And here's what the menu looks like when you open QuickTime Player. You go to File and choose either New Movie or New Screen Recording, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a video. Okay, let's look at how to get your QuickTime recording going. So there's a couple ways to get to QuickTime. The easiest way is to go to your Spotlight and just type in QuickTime Player, hit Enter, and your QuickTime Player is now in your menu. You can say File and hit New Movie or New Screen Recording. Movie will capture your video camera, and screen recording will capture your screen. So let's look at that. If you're going to capture a screen recording, you've got a few options. You can record a selected portion of the screen where you can kind of fine-tune what area of the screen you want to record. Or you can record the entire screen. You can also select your options. Where do you want to save this? I suggest that you save it to another location, like an external hard drive, with a folder called QuickTime Videos. Then you'll always know where those are. Okay? Another option you can do is you can set up a timer for 5 or 10 seconds, or none. I like the 5-second timer. And you can set up your microphone. I am using the Shure MV5 currently, and I am not using QuickTime to record this. I'm using Camtasia. So that microphone is selected in Camtasia. But you can select that within QuickTime, or you can use an interface if you have it, or your built-in microphone on your laptop. So you can choose which microphone you want to use. So you decide what part of the screen, all of it or a section of it, and which microphone you want to use. And then you hit record. And when that's done, you want to save it. And then you're ready to drop it into Premiere or iMovie or something and edit it. And that's it. Camtasia. So you can capture and edit in Camtasia. This is available through the Butte College TMI website, and you need to request a license key from TMI. I like it because you can record your screen and a webcam at the same time so that the students can see your face and the content on the screen. It's a simple but effective editing tools for editing your video and your audio both. And you're going to get this at butte.edu/TMI, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a video as well. Use Camtasia to record your screen or your webcam or both at the same time and have more editing features than regular old QuickTime. Then what you're going to need to do is get Camtasia. So navigate your web browser to butte.edu/TMI. On the TMI newly designed website, you've got a video resources tab here. Click that. And in this window, go to Camtasia 2020. What you're going to do is follow these directions. So download it and install it. Just follow the install directions. And then request an activation code from TMI. They will give you a code that when you launch Camtasia, you can enter and you have a full license. Once you've done that, Camtasia looks like this. And basically, you can see I have a project going here already. So all I've done with this project is I've captured some video and audio, and I'll show you how I set that up. So first of all, you hit record, and you get this window here. So right now, it's allowing me to record one screen. So I can record my color LCD, which is my laptop, or my Dell right here, which is what we're looking at now. I've also got my HD webcam on, so you can see me and get that personal effect. Of course, you could turn that off if you'd like. I'm recording through my Shure MV5 USB microphone. You can change the microphone that you're recording with here. Say you only have a laptop mic, you could select that here. And then if you have any system audio that you want to hear some music you're going to play or anything like that, you can utilize this. You'd hit start recording and then hit stop recording when you're done, and it's going to look like this. You'll end up having a media file here with all of the timeline populated with the video you just recorded. You can go into this video and do all kinds of editing as far as resizing, cropping it, not cropping, basically shortening or lengthening the video. But with this tool, you can actually spread a section, control click, and delete a range, or ripple delete, which is great if you have a whole area that you just want to get rid of and take everything after it and have it slide over. That's a great tool. And then when you do something like that, you want to double click this playhead so that it joins back together. Okay? Once you've, oh yeah, here's another good tip. The audio effect in here is great. So easy to use. You don't have to do much. Just go into audio effects and drag this audio compression right onto your audio track. It's just going to compress everything from being all spiky to being all nice and even. So all the loud and quiet parts are evened out. That's a really cool feature in here. Very easy to use. Of course, there's so many cool things you can do. Transitions, annotations, voice narration you can add after the fact. You can add images from your library, all kinds of cool stuff. So without doing a full tutorial, the main idea is to capture your screen and or your video and then export it. You want to choose local file. Title it, save it in a good spot, like on your external drive in a specific hard drive folder. Hit export and it should be there for you. That's the quick and dirty version of using Camtasia and how to get it and how to record and export. So for editing only, here's some other options. Adobe Premiere Pro, iMovie, or use an app. Premiere will give you the most professional feature set, but has the steepest learning curve. There are video and audio processing features that the pros use, and I use it for more professional and intricate video productions. This is what Premiere Pro looks like when you're in a project and editing. Okay, so check this out. This is Adobe Premiere. So this is the next level. If you want to go in and be able to edit at a professional level and really make things look pro, you can utilize this, okay? So first things first, know that this may be far too advanced for most needs. The thing that I use it for, it's hard to explain, but basically if I want to have the highest audio quality, the cleanest video quality, and the most options for transitions and effects and stuff, then I'm going to use Premiere. I use it for music videos, I use it for video promotional stuff, anything that people hire me to do video work for, I'm using Premiere. Most of my lessons for class, I might capture with either QuickTime or Camtasia, do some basic editing in Camtasia, and then all of the whole thing might end up going together in Premiere. So this is my finishing stage software basically. So I just wanted to show you Premiere because it's a great software. It does take a little time to learn it though, and I've been using it for a long time, so I can tell you that, you know, getting into it takes a while, but you can get it. So over here, just a quick overview, okay? Over here, I've got all of my project clips and stuff. So these are my video and audio clips that I've dragged in or imported. Once you get them in here, you can put them into the timeline and then edit away. All right, you can do just so many editing things. And just so you could see, here's my editing window. Here is my viewer, so I can see the video that I'm working on. I have all these effects over here, like audio effects, audio transitions, video effects. We can adjust the image, sharpen, add effects, make it black and white, all kinds of cool video stuff. You can do transitions like fades between shots or transitions between shots, where page turns and all kinds of cool stuff like that. And there's just so much you can customize with essential graphics if you want to have like a cool intro page or something, or credits. There's a lot you can do with all that. You can use legacy titles to add titles to things. It's just pretty limitless. This is a full-blown professional level video editing software. So the idea is you capture your video with your phone, capture it with your QuickTime, capture it with your Camtasia, whatever. Drop all of that stuff into here and put it all together into one nice video. Okay? So with all that said, just know that Premiere takes a while to learn, but it is the most robust option for you to kind of put it all together and output one final video that's super high quality and professional looking. And that's actually what I'm going to use to put this whole presentation together, from QuickTime videos, Camtasia videos, my keynote presentation, voiceover video. All of that will come into Premiere, into here, and then I'll drop them in the timeline and edit the final video together, and that's what you're going to be seeing. Okay, there's Premiere. This is free for all of the teachers at Butte College, so you just need to get it installed on your system by the user support. All right, let's look at accessories, tools of the trade. So you might need an iPhone or iPad clip or holder. I recommend the iClip by IK Multimedia. Looks like this. You just turn the little bolt on the back and it can clip onto something, and then your phone clips right into that little holder. Or the Hercules tablet holder for your iPad. It's very safe and secure. It's got a real robust mounting system. You can go to B&H Photo online and look at options for these kinds of things. They have a lot of options on there. Lights. So basic, put a good lamp on the table next to you so you have light on your face while you're recording with a webcam, at least so people can see you, you're not in the dark. Make sure the room is bright enough. You can use a basic ring light. Looks like this. They're cheap. You can get them just about anywhere. You can also use soft photo lights if you want a professional look, and you can buy all kinds of photo light kits. All right, what about sound treatment? You want to treat the sound of your room, because if your room is very echoey, it's hard to focus in on the specifics of the lesson. You also may have a lot of sound coming in from outside your room. Some of that's unavoidable. Simple things to do are turn off the air conditioner or heater. Try to isolate your room best you can by sealing off the doors, close your windows, and then put up a little sound treatment. In any of my videos, you'll probably notice there's sound treatment all around the room. There's different types, and you can get something like a home office kit, 20-piece set from Oralex. $130, but it is a great investment. Everything you do will sound better in there, and all your Zoom calls and everything will just sound better. How you set this up, Oralex will give you some ideas for that. And you can even, they have great customer service. You can connect with them and they'll help you figure out where to put it and how to hang it and all of that. Okay, so we've talked about, the hardware, the software, the accessories. Now let's look at the process. First step, brainstorm. What are you trying to convey? What's your lesson about? How are you going to put this video together? Sketch out some ideas. For this workshop, I actually got out some paper and a pencil with a good eraser and just started sketching. Make an outline. I take all those crazy ideas and all those pieces of papers and put them into some kind of a outline. Make a flowchart or a storyboard. Write a script. So if you're going to do a presentation like this, it's always best to write a script and have your bullets in your presentation with your script below it. If you have two screens, it's actually better because you could see your script in the second screen. But write a script, or at least kind of plan out what you're going to say. You'll save yourself a lot of time, trust me. All right, so you've done all that. Now you got to get set up. So get your chair set up, get your camera set up, get your lighting set up, get your microphone set up your, your mouse and everything to where it's all within reach. Make sure you're all set up. Get any resources you might need set up, any web pages open that you might need. Just be prepared to create this video. All right, now test, record, and preview. So do a little recording, but don't go all the way through your presentation. Just do a little bit, hit stop, watch it, and preview it. See if the sound is good. See if the video is good. Do you need to adjust your camera? Do you need to adjust your audio? So adjust the angle of your camera, adjust the audio if needed. Do the test. Trust me, you don't want to do the whole thing and then have to redo it because something didn't look right or sound right. All right, once you have all that set up, you're ready to record. So go ahead and get your software recording and start your presentation or your demonstration. After you record, preview that recording. If you need to, re-record it. Sometimes you just mess up, something didn't go right, that's okay. After you've got the final recording, you drop it into your editing software and edit if needed. From the edit, go ahead and export that. after your export, make sure you preview your final video. There's so many times I thought it was perfect and I found one little error that could have really, confused people or made the whole production just way less professional. And by previewing, I caught it and was able to go back and fix it and re-export it and present a professional video. Once you previewed it or re-recorded it and previewed it again, then you're ready to upload your video. And TMI can help you with that with some of the workshops, whether you use Studio or you use 3C Media or what you use to upload and host your videos. That's a whole nother conversation. All right, so in summary, content is king. So the goal here is to help you increase the quality of your video and audio. But the clarity of your content and having a clear focus is way more important than a fancy video. Know where you can use the video in your online instruction. Get your equipment and your accessories for your needs. So choose the things that are best for your needs for what you're going to create. Choose your software. Decide what features you might need and where you're at creation, with your skills, and get the software that is going to work best for you. Dial in your process for creating the content. What is your process, your storyboarding, your brainstorming, how you put it all together? All right, now it's Q&A time. Thanks for joining me for audio and visual media and online instruction.